Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria, and this is my next blind reaction video. Episode 11 of Season 9! Roar! Last week's episode was okay, not great, but okay. But it was kind of nice to see the Apple sisters bonding. Oh, don't poor Big Mac. He works in his sleep. Oh. I think the sisters definitely owe him, and hopefully at the end of the season they'll give him a nice vacation. Maybe he and Sugarbell could go on a nice cruise somewhere. That would be great. Yeah. So the good news is I think I fixed most of my technical problems from the last episode, but unfortunately, did unfortunately miss the first like 10 seconds of this episode, so and unfortunately my audio was not recording at the time, so but fortunately through the magic of editing I was able to record this, so but I hope you enjoyed the video anyway, which starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know how hard you've been working lately, so I figured you could use a break.
Trixie, this looks amazing, but my job doesn't really seem like work. Oh, speaking of...
When is she gonna be here?
Sure, being counselor for the students at Twilight School of Friendship is demanding. But...
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, one sec.
Oh, I get the picture. Yes, whatever.
What was I saying? Oh, right. Being able to use the experiences of my checkered past to help young students feels pretty great.
Oh, good.
Yum!
Yummy.
Thanks.
Anyone else?
Of course, I feel nothing but admiration for the work you do, but it is a little all-consuming.
Yes.
I miss spending time with you.
I miss you, Starlight.
About? We're spending time right now.
Yo. Well, what? Oh.
Hold on,
Get back here!
Sorry. I cast a spell on the door to my office, so this bracelet goes off whenever there's a knock.
Bummer.
Nona is having the worst time with her braids lately.
What? Oh.
Anyway, you were saying?
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared it.
Yo.
Big adventure. Tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness. It's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have fun. Do you know you are my very best friends?
Oh. Just a second. Yeah. All right. So good news is, all systems are go! Bad news is all systems are slightly behind. I missed the opening again, but fortunately DVR is running, so yo, and everything, so yes. So yes, hopefully no more, so hopefully from now on no more technical issues, everything's good. So yes. And I'm sure future me will be telling you what I think of last week's episode beforehand, so whatever. It's like the magic of editing. There are times I'm glad that I don't attempt to do these live. I mean, like, live, but anyway. So on to this episode. It's like, aw, poor Starlight, Glimmer, and Trixie. It's like, yeah, this is clearly an ongoing problem for all these characters. They've got so much going on that, you know, it's just like, especially being a counselor, that, yeah, that's tough, you know. It's like, because, yeah, it would be, especially in a big school like that, there's probably ponies and creatures are having problems, and you gotta go deal with them. I must say, as a computer programmer in a small company, I definitely identify with this. It's like one of our big problems is that, you know, we're working on something, and then the customer calls in and says, oh, this is broken, and you gotta go take care of it. And it's just like, I remember I had a friend, it's like thinking, oh, I want to get into like, that, you know, technical support and stuff, and I was thinking, be careful, it's like, you don't get to choose when people have problems. Oh dear. So anyway, so yeah, I feel for Trixie and every pony because that's tough. But anyway, we're back, so yo-ho.
I totally respect respect my younger cousin's decisions to stay sea ponies, but they've never been on dry land. Preparing for a visit with them
Student
is almost as
council.
much work as the research assignment head Mayor Twilight gave me on
He's like,
hazardous
help
fauna
me.
in the Everfree Forest. How
Aww.
would you describe a shower to creatures who live in water? So far, I've got warm and steamy.
Hmm.
Actually, steam has water in it.
Silverstream, there are a lot of students who want to see me today.
I just need a few shower adjectives that don't rely on the wet part.
Well, there's clean,
That's tough.
relaxing,
Relaxing? I don't know. A nap's relaxing too. Warm and clean are okay. Wow. I have to give this some more thought.
Sorry.
Okay, well, I'm here to help. My door's always open.
Oh, that's tough.
Except for today, of course.
What? Hey!
If we leave now, we can finish
Poor
everything
guy.
before sundown.
Trixie, I can't leave. It's
Yeah.
almost spring break. Twilight and the others have already left to celebrate the spring solstice in Canterlot, and
Ooh.
I have to help the students with any issues before they head home for the day.
Aww, poor guy.
Forgotten about the spring solstice.
The what?
The party Maud and Mudbriar are throwing.
Oh, I completely forgot about
Sunburst is
that.
coming to town.
Oh, really?
You and I promised to make the cake.
Oh.
How could I possibly forget about that?
Because I've got like 50 other things to do. Please. I'm just gonna go now before you slam the door at me. Aww.
No pony is saying your job isn't important. The
Yo.
plans you make with your friends are important too.
True.
I know. I'm sorry.
Aw.
I shouldn't have forgotten. Obviously, I need to be available to my students, but that doesn't mean I can't help with all the things we have to do.
Yo.
Great.
Good. Don't you forget
So,
it.
what
Oh.
are all the things we have to do?
I completely forgot.
Maud needs streamers for the decorations. Sunburst
Okay.
wants us to pick up a genuine pre-equestrian spring solstice chafing dish from the antique shop.
Ooh.
Of course he does.
Of course he Of course he
Mudbriar
does.
wants a bouquet of flowering sticks, whatever that means. And I thought we were both looking forward to Mrs. Cake teaching us the secret recipe to her famous spring solstice cake.
Yee.
Oh, I totally am. But we could just buy a cake from her, right?
Sacrilege.
But then we'd miss out on baking together. Plus, the time I
Dear.
spent flattering and convincing and begging her to share the recipe would be for nothing. And we promised to make a cake, not buy a cake. And the great and powerful Trixie keeps her promises!
Yes, you do.
Hey,
Okay.
why don't we just split up these jobs? I'll get the streamers
No.
and the chafing dish. You
What? No.
get started on those sticks, and I'll be right back.
Hey, get back here.
You know, why don't I just hang on to this? Wouldn't want to forget the things I just said I'd take care of. Because I am totally gonna take care of them.
Yeah. Oh, poor Trixie. She's not gonna take care of them.
Could it be Plum Blossom? I have no idea.
Oops. Sorry, Rose, but I need a bouquet of
knocked her
flowering
out.
sticks.
Stat. I thought I was getting the flowering sticks. I'm still not exactly sure what they are. No one is.
Bummer.
Right, got it. You get the sticks, I'll get the streamers.
Oh, I gotta take this
Right after I
call.
take care of what I'm sure is an even smaller student problem than the last one.
I think you should put a sign on her door. Oh dear, I know the feeling. Sorry, I gotta do this right now.
I have the shower thing under control, but I can't
Oh.
figure out how to describe a towel.
Piece of cloth? Oh, hey, where did she go?
Mother, I understand the school can be a bit drafty, but that doesn't mean you can breathe fire anywhere you want.
Yeah, that would be dangerous. You lit my book on fire!
What do you mean Trixie already picked up Sunburst's genuine pre-equestrian equinox chafing dish? That was my job. I think. Wait. Was it?
I'm just gonna go over here. Where did you go?
Alice, it's perfectly normal for a changeling to struggle with identity issues, but...
When
Starlight.
you're done, I need some synonyms for the word dry. Or really just help explaining the concept.
Bummer. I'm gonna have a lot to talk about this later.
Can't close. Trixie and I need to learn the recipe for your equinox cake.
Alright, too late for that.
It's fine, dear. Trixie was already here. I told her everything she needs to know.
What? No! Great and
Oh.
powerful Trixie might keep her promises, but the busy and distracted Starlight sure doesn't. I
Aw.
promised to help her today, and I haven't done a single thing.
Bummer.
Oh, that does sound hard, dear. And I'm not quite sure how to tell you this, but your hoof is glowing.
Your hoof is glowing.
Of course it is.
Bummer. Bye. I'll see you later. What now? Uh-oh.
Trixie, what are you doing here?
What do you
It's
think?
the one place I knew I could find you.
I
Bummer.
am so sorry about today. I'm just so
Busy, I know. Obviously, your students are more important than your friends.
Ooh.
That's not.
Starlight, you have a minute?
No. Say no.
Actually, Silverstream, I don't. Besides, I need to lock up the school for the holiday, and it's time you caught the train home. I'm sure a smart and capable student like you can figure out the solution to any problem over the break. But for now, the counselor's office is closed.
Oh. Ouch.
I
It's a little harsh,
to
but
bake.
but that's why that's tough. What the?
Yow!
Ow! It's spiky.
Is this cake supposed to be so sharp?
It's like.
I mean, it looks really interesting.
Technically, it's not symmetrical or aesthetically pleasing.
Oh.
Maybe it's
Darn.
not the best cake, but we made it together, and that's what counts.
Yo.
I'm glad you brought it. And everything else.
Yo.
I'm very excited. This is going to be the most perfect party ever.
Uh-oh.
And with all of your students home for the holiday, I won't have to worry about you being summoned to your office in the middle of it.
Oh, good.
Nothing is gonna take me away from this party.
Yo.
Starlight!
What?
Starlight!
Ooh.
Sorry, this is
Ooh.
a private cavern.
Is Starlight here? I was told she'd be here.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Oh, dear.
I'm Terramar, Silverstream's brother.
Yo.
I'm looking all over for you. Silverstream is missing.
Oh, no. Trixie, can't you at least look concerned? It's like, oh, no. Oh. Yeah, this... I feel your pain, Starlight Glimmer. It's like, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the YouTubers, the Brony YouTubers, like, definitely feel this, because it's like, there's only so many hours in the day, you can only do so much. You know, sometimes people want you to do this, 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 and this, or, oh, they want to sit and talk with you all day, but it's like, you know, sometimes it's like, I enjoy chatting with you and I don't want to be rude, but I have things to do, because, yeah, my constant problem is, it's like, I have like 2 hours to do 4 hours worth of work, so, You know, this is like when people used to try to get the review up by the next episode. This is why it took all week to do it, because, yeah, we're doing this in our spare time. If this was full time, then sure, you know, I could probably get it done in a day or two. But when you only have like 2 or 3 hours in the evenings to do stuff, you know, it gets... So yeah, it's like, this is definitely a reflection of a common problem that all the characters have right now, is that, you know, they're all busy, they all have stuff to do, they literally have 2 hours to do 4 hours worth of work and stuff, and sometimes you have to pick, and you have to say, sometimes that's really hard. No, I'm sorry, I'm busy. No. You know, unfortunately, it seems like that was, the wrong time to say no, because it was a real problem that she was having. Or maybe she took that really hard, because that's hard. Because you don't want to be like, no, go away, leave me alone, I'm busy. But at the same time, you know, sometimes you gotta balance between the two, and so yeah, that's tough. So yeah, I mean, I think what Starlight Glimmer should have done was like, okay, Starlight Glimmer, what's your problem? If it's a serious problem, then okay, yeah, then she has to deal with it. But if it's just, oh, I need another synonym, it's like, surely you can figure this out yourself, or ask somebody else. I'm sorry, I'm busy. You know, again, that's tough. You know, that's just, it's just so hard. I feel for all the characters, because it's great that they're doing all these things, but you know, you can only do so much. You can only have so many jobs, and you just simply can't do everything. That's tough. And I do feel for I forgot her name. I'm sure everyone's gonna be like, "No, that's her name. How could you dare forget her?" But it's like, yeah, it's like, oh, they want flower sticks. What are those? I gotta make something right now. Oh no! Oh no! It's like, you don't have 2 minutes. A great line from Babylon 5. You don't have 2 minutes. You have 30 seconds. Oh dear, it's almost I think definitely the feeling of this episode. And oh no, it's like, I'm glad that we got to see Terramar again, but not under these circumstances. It's like, oh no, she's missing it, she's run away somewhere. It's a disaster, but we're gonna find out what happens next because we're back. Yo!
I don't understand. Silverstream didn't come home?
No?
I was supposed to meet her at the Mount Eris train station, but she never showed up.
Bummer.
It's a long way between Ponyville and Mount Eris.
Wow.
She could be anywhere.
Our parents are leading teams of hippogriffs and sea ponies, searching the land and sea between here and our home.
Yo.
They sent me to check the school.
But
Okay.
the school's closed. All the students are gone.
Are you sure? I know she had a big project due for Twilight. Do you think she might have stayed to finish it?
She never told me about a project.
Well, to be fair, you closed your office the last time she came by.
Really?
Oh, really, Trixie?
What kind of counselor turns away a student with a problem?
Ouch.
The kind with too much on her plate. Starlight has always gone out of her way for her students. And I mean always.
Except apparently when it matters.
Aww.
This is all my fault. You all go back to the party. Terramar and I will check the school. We'll find your sister.
Yo. Zero.
I should have known it couldn't last. Party
Bummer.
perfection is more of a Pinky thing.
I wasn't going to say anything, but these flowers are just glued on, so technically, it wasn't perfect already. But that's
Really?
probably not important.
It's not. Alright.
You check the grounds and I'll look inside.
Okay. Big
Silverstream?
school. Aww. You go.
No!
Where the heck are we? No, she's not in the cannon. You go. Ugh.
Any creature?
She's not down here.
I
Oh.
don't see her anywhere.
Okay.
Did you check her room?
Oh, that would have been a good place to check. Oh.
Well, she's not here.
No, she isn't. But look at this.
Okay.
A cockatrice?
That be what her project was on?
Uh-oh.
You don't think she went into the Everfree Forest to find a cockatrice by herself, do you?
Yeah, that would be a bad
No,
idea.
But I'm going to find out.
Where did she go? Oh, sorry. Scramble the roots. Oh,
What are you all
Ow.
doing here?
We came to help.
Yo.
We couldn't let you handle this alone.
No.
Technically, she wasn't alone.
Oh.
But we wanted to help anyway.
Nice recovery.
Thanks. All of you. But
Yo.
the students are my responsibility. I'm the one who didn't do my job when it actually mattered.
Aww.
I might share a bit of the blame for pressuring you into leaving work early.
Maybe.
But I don't want to ruin your party.
We can still have a party. A search party.
Can we talk about all this later? Silverstream
Yeah.
might be in the Everfree Forest alone.
Yeah, can we stop talking and go save my sister?
Research on cockatrices.
Drat.
What? The gaze of the cockatrice is known to petrify any who dare to cross its path.
Darn
And
it.
The reptilian birds are elusive and solitary.
Bummer.
Where would we even start?
I have a lot of experience telling ponies that I have experience with the dangerous creatures of Everfree Forest. Follow me!
What? That wasn't exactly convincing. Okay.
The great and directionally astute Trixie says we go left.
Okay.
This way!
It looks like the thing on the map was the other way, but whatever. Oh no. Does she actually know what she's doing, or is she just faking? Oh, poor guy. What are you doing? Focus! No. I knew she didn't know what she was doing. Ugh. Okay, we're lost.
Weren't we just here?
Yes, you were.
Trixie, do you have any idea how to find a cockatrice?
No, but usually when there's a dangerous creature in the forest I don't want to meet, this is how I meet them.
We might
By
need
walking-
a more concrete plan.
Yeah.
Suit yourself.
Yeah.
According to Silverstream's research, the cockatrice prefers rocky terrain and ample shade.
Rocks
Okay.
and shade. I can't imagine where we'll find that in a forest.
Yeah.
Actually, rocks aren't the most hospitable environment for shade trees.
Technically, pine trees like Pinus cembra or Pinus sylvestris can grow from narrow crevasses or cracks in a rocky rhizosphere.
This is very interesting,
You
but can we get
completely-
going?
There's some pine trees over there.
Okay. Oh, look! No, don't look! Ah!
I thought you said they were solitary.
They are. This must be some kind of migration.
At least there's no sign of Silverstream. I can't imagine getting caught in the middle of that flock.
It's just lucky we're all over here and they're all over there.
Uh-oh, busted. We're toast. Don't look.
Don't even say it.
Whatever you do, don't look at them.
Okay.
Gaze can turn you to stone.
So what do we do?
Retreat! Ah! Okay, we're doomed. So this is weird and awkward and again difficult because that I mean it's like I don't know what to think about this. It's like a couple things. It's like, you know, it's like creatures that can turn you to stone by just looking at them. It's like that's totally not fair. It's like every pony run away, but don't look at them. Drat. But yeah, there's like so many, and it's also kind of weird to see a creature that was all the way back in season 1. Although again, don't look. But yeah, it's like this is tough. This is tough all around. It's like, how could you turn away a student with a problem? Because well, I have problems too, you know. And honestly, yeah, it's like she's been bugging me about synonyms all day. So it's like, oh, it can't be that big of a deal. But again, it's like she probably should have found out what the problem was before she basically told her to go away. So again, it's like sometimes you gotta draw the line and say, no, I'm busy right now, or I gotta make time for my friends and stuff. But yeah, it's tough. I mean, I'm almost wondering, I wonder if Silverstream is actually gonna be there or not. He's like, oh no, she's not actually here. She's sitting in the school. No, we almost got turned to stone for nothing. The other possibility is that, well, I guess the other possibilities are, oh, she's out there somewhere, or she's already been turned to stone, which would be sad. I'm thinking, at least Terramar will have something to remember her by, but that's creepy. Oh no! I'm sure it'll be okay though, but yo. Oh. Interesting. Yo. Yo. Anyway, oh, interesting. Something about Michael Phelps about talking about mental illness. Interesting. Unfortunately, I can't help but see. I don't know if I'm gonna put that in or not. I probably won't. But unfortunately, that's the danger of doing this way. Sometimes these commercials distract me. But we shall see. Anyway, it's like, it's one of these, it's like, things are bad, but we're gonna find out what happens in the next, like, probably 30 seconds or so, so it'll be okay. So, there's not much else to talk about, but yeah, other than, I feel for these poor ponies and these characters, and Terramar got here fast. I guess he took the train. But anyway, so, we're back. Uh-oh, I think I'll be needing this. Every pony run, or creature run away! Poor guy. Ow. Oh, that hurt.
Sunburst! It's me!
Don't shoot!
Starlight! I'm so sorry.
I'm on your side.
Get out of here!
Yo.
Hang on.
Okay. Just wondering, can he do that?
We can't leave. Silverstream might still be in the forest. Stay here. I'll get the others.
Okay.
Careful!
Wait, oh, you're not here anymore. Back!
What's fucking coming from everywhere?
Poor guy.
And powerful Trixie fears no clock.
I can't see.
Come on.
Let's go. Whoa! Where did they go? Yeah. Fire rocks at them. Oh! Nice shot.
Gotta get out of here.
I'm not leaving him.
No! Ah. Poor guy.
Mudbriar's been turned to stone?
I didn't think I could love him anymore.
We've got to get out of here.
We haven't found Silverstream. We can't leave yet.
They're coming. Oh dear.
We can't stay here. Come on.
Good. Fall back. Run away. Whoa. Where did they go? Uh-oh, busted. Ooh.
This way.
Let's go. Rah. Ow.
Now what?
Let's hope Silverstream found a good place to hide. There could be hundreds more cockatrices on the way.
Bummer.
If this really is a migration, it'll take a full lunar cycle to complete.
Bummer.
I have to get word back to our parents that Silverstream could be surrounded by those terrifying birds.
No.
And as handsome as Mudbriar is now,
No.
we should probably catch one of them to turn him back to normal.
Oh.
Ugh.
Bummer.
This is all my fault.
Drat.
I'm never taking time off from my counseling duties again.
Ouch.
That seems a little extreme.
Yeah.
If I hadn't galloped off to a holiday celebration,
Oh.
Silverstream would be safe with her family, and you'd all be enjoying Maud's party. Instead, my student is missing, we're surrounded by
Oh,
a flock
poor
of
Starlight
petrifying
Glimmer.
chicken snakes, and Maud's boyfriend was turned into a hunk of rock!
Bummer.
You got the hunk part right.
And to top it off, we have no idea if Silverstream even came to Everfree at all. But I have no idea where else to look.
Oh.
Has that always been there?
What?
No.
That's the student's treehouse. Apparently it grew from the Tree of Harmony and...
Wait a minute. She's in there, isn't she?
Of course! That should have been the first place we looked!
Just give me a minute. We get to go inside. Yay. Oh, good.
Silverstream, look out! Counselor Starlight, no!
What? Oh no! Shields! Huh? What? Aww.
This is Edith. She's helping me with my project.
Oh.
I
Uh.
don't understand.
How did this happen?
After you encouraged me to solve my own problem, I decided to get my project done before I left.
Yo.
That way I could really focus on my family during my visit. The
Yo.
school was closed, so I came here.
Why didn't you tell anyone? Mom and Dad are worried sick.
Yo.
Oh no.
Oops.
So sorry. Once Edith volunteered to help, I guess I lost track of time. Cockatrices are really friendly if you know how to interact with them.
Oh.
I can't believe you figured out how to trigger her nesting response.
They are really fascinating creatures. Did you know that they migrate to the Everfree Forest once a year? Can you imagine what would happen if you stumbled on a whole flock of these?
Maybe.
I have a few ideas.
So could you... Oh no!
I'm sorry you got turned to stone looking for me, but I'm glad
Yeah.
Edith was able to turn you back.
Yo.
How do you tell the difference?
I have mixed feelings about
Ouch.
it.
Technically, I will always be a stick pony, but the
Yes.
experience has given me an even deeper appreciation for the density and permanence of rock.
Okay, if you say so.
Silverstream and I should get going, but I wanted to thank you for everything you did to help find her.
I
Aww.
just wish I hadn't abandoned her in the first place.
Aww.
Starlight, you didn't abandon her.
I might as well have. Even though
Aw.
it turned out all right, things could have been a lot worse.
True,
You
but...
can't be expected to supervise your students every second of every day.
I'm not so sure.
I like that you're always available, but it kind of makes it okay to come to you with stuff that maybe isn't super important. Of course, being a school counselor is a big responsibility, but always being at work isn't fair to any pony.
No.
Especially me.
Do you think if I had set times to see me, it might help you decide what you really need to talk about? To be honest, you really weren't very helpful with the other stuff anyway.
Ouch.
Wait, what?
Happy spring!
Wait a minute.
Every pony.
Nice
Who
save.
wants a piece of Mrs. Cake's famous?
Petrified dessert?
You had me at petrified.
Is it edible? It's like it broke the knife. And it's always like two hardworking people for working so hard on the show. Yo! Well, that episode was awkward and weird, but Dun dun dun! So that was episode 11 of season 9. Yo? Yeah, this episode is kind of weird for me. On one hand, I like it because I totally feel what these characters are going through. Even when I was recording this video, I was like, oh my gosh, am I gonna get it done in time? The answer was no, but drat! But hopefully from now on, technical issues should no longer be issues anymore. So, yo! You know, you just can't do everything, you know, is definitely the main primary lesson here, is that you gotta set boundaries and rules, and you just simply can't be available all the time. It's like, you just physically can't do everything all the time. There's parts of me that almost feel like this episode would have been better as a short, because sadly it's a straightforward lesson, but it's a difficult lesson. That it's not as simple as just, oh, just, you know, don't say no all the time, or, oh, give yourself available all the time. It's like, no, you gotta set boundaries. So I'll be available from here to here, then I'll take a break here, and then I'll be available from here, because you just can't do everything. Can't just tell people, no, go away, or no, I'm totally available all the time, and stuff, and you gotta manage your priorities. Like Starlight Glimmer probably should have asked Silverstream, okay, what's your problem, before basically shoving her out the door. Because if this was a serious problem, she really should have listened to Silverstream. But if it was just, oh, I need another synonym, it's like, sorry, office is closed. That's tough, because yeah, that's difficult to be tactful with that. It's like, you know, I'm sorry, I'm busy, I'm occupied, I have to make time for my other friend. Again, being a computer programmer, priorities is our biggest problem. If a customer calls in and says, oh, I have this problem, and it's not a big problem, okay, we'll put it on the list and we'll take care of it. But definitely, if it's, oh my gosh, my entire system is down, drop whatever you are doing and go and help that customer. That's what we call a fire. We deal with those things, you have to deal with them right now. But if it's not a fire, then we'll put it on the list and we'll prioritize, and we'll figure out when to do that. And yeah, that's kind of the lesson that Starlight Glimmer needs to learn here. At the same time, there's definitely, I think, lessons all around. I think every creature in this episode learned something. Silverstream learned, okay, you know what, I can't just, you know, go off and run off by myself. I gotta let someone know what's going on, because otherwise everyone's gonna be worried about me. Yeah, it's like, can't just run off to the Evergreen Forest and not tell anybody what's going on. That's not a good idea. That's actually kind of interesting when I think about it, that often these student characters will run off and go and do whatever they want by themselves, and often they don't tell somebody what's going on, so that was actually a pretty good lesson. So that was a good counterpoint to what's happened in other episodes. Mudbriar has learned to be a little bit more tactful and realize, you know, I probably should have said that. He even breaks that cold, hard, stone cold expression and be like, I'm really sorry, We finally got him to break his implacable stone face, so yo. Trixie probably learned that, you know, probably need to not push Starlight Glimmer so much, but at the same time, she's totally right. Starlight Glimmer needs to learn how to manage her time and basically give time for her friends too, because yeah, spending time with her friends is important too. All of these things are important. Obviously, being counselor to the school is important because some ponies have real problems that they need help with, and obviously she needs to spend time with her friends. You know, she just can't blow off her friends and say, no, I'm busy, go away. I don't have time to go to this party anymore. But obviously when they're at the party and they learn that, oh my gosh, one of the students is missing, this is basically a fire, forget this party, we gotta go and find her. So yeah, I mean, that would be difficult. It's like, one of the students is missing, we'll just stay here and party while, you know, one of the students is missing. That's tough, so Yeah, so this is why, to me, this episode is kind of difficult. I like what it's trying to do, and I think it accomplished it pretty good, but it's hard, it's difficult. You know, there's one of these things of there's no absolutes. It's all about balancing all of these things, which makes this episode really difficult to enjoy. It's like, I liked what this episode was trying to do, but it's not an episode that I actively enjoy, so, But then again, these kind of hard lessons rarely are enjoyable, so, Overall, like this episode, it's not great. I definitely appreciate what it was trying to do, but it's definitely not one of my favorite episodes, and it's definitely gonna be kind of hard, and I don't really look forward to going back and watching it. But again, I appreciate what it was trying to do. So, yo! So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and until next time, this is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.